everybody. As we know, I have purchased a lot of makeup in the past couple of weeks. Black Friday, this, that, and whatever. So I wanted to get on here and film a little get ready with me. Not really a get ready with me, but you know, trying to use all my new makeup that I purchased. So you know, I have a lot. Some of it I won't be able to use now, but we're gonna go ahead and try to play with all the makeup that I bought. I hope you like this. If you're new, hi, welcome. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It help me out a lot. And if you want to see how this look turns out, as am I, keep watching. All right, let's get this new. I got a new haircut. Let's get this hair out of the way, so that I'm not bothered by it. I got hair color and everything. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to put on a little glowy primer. This is semi-new, but not like new. So it's Strobe, Max Strobe Dewy Skin Tint. I'm gonna put it on. There's quite a few MAC products in here, actually. I'm very excited. I love playing with new makeup. That's what we will call this video, playing with new makeup. Okay. It's so cold here, guys. It's so cold here. But 'tis what it is. It's winter. Even in Florida, we get hit a little bit. Oh. Okay, so for foundation, I want to use, I got the MAC Studio Fix Plus Fluid Foundation, and mine is an NC30. It's a little too dark for me, so I'm going to mix it with one that I already have in NC18. I'm gonna mix that in the back of my hand. This foundation is new to me. I actually never had the Fluid Fix. I was always like kind of afraid that MAC would, I don't know where I heard that myth, that MAC breaks you out. So I did have breakouts as a teenager, so I didn't want to try this, but it's all right. We shall see. So I mixed them in the back of my hand, and I'm going to now apply it to my face. I'm gonna use a beauty blender for this. I'm just looking downstairs. Oh my God. Down, because my mirror is up here. So this foundation is somewhat full coverage, because you could see that it covered my spots. Now, for something that is supposed to be cool, right? And C is cool. C stands for cool, right? This foundation is kind of on the yellow side, which I was always under the impression that cool is supposed to be pink, right? So that's a little bit of a bummer, but it all kind of, with bronzer and concealer, it all kind of evens out. So you'll see. Trust the process, right? Just make sure it's all very well. Do we like this? What do we think? I did like a little something special, but I'm not feeling it right now, so I think I'll take it off. We will see. Okay. It's a little tacky, but it's okay. Moving on to the concealer. Okay, back. I had to take that thing off. It was kind of bothering me. So anyway, concealer. This is a new concealer for me. It's also MAC Studio Fix 24-hour smooth wear concealer, and mine is an NC20. It's very light. So we're going to work with it a little at a time. I'm honestly kind of like a little confused as to how the MAC concealers work and how like their coloring system works. I should really know this, being that MAC has been around for ages and I have used it for ages, but I don't know. A little here, a little here, a little here. More on the eyes. But I do really like this concealer, so I'm not really complaining. I will get a little bit maybe darker color or lighter color, I don't know. I gotta go in store, keep ordering online because stores are so far away from me here. I gotta go in store and like just swatch a bunch of things. And we're gonna go over the face. Gather all the extra, Make sure you got the ears. If you're wearing a ponytail, get the neck. You know the drill. Okay, so that's foundation and concealer. For my cream bronzer, I have two, and they're both by Victoria Beckham. They're beautiful. I don't know why it took me so long to purchase them, but I did get them on sale. They're called the Victoria Beckham Contour Stylus Sculpt and Detail. This I got in marble and one in sandstone. So marble is the darker one, and then we have sandstone. Sandstone is, oh no, sandstone is darker. Yeah, marble is nice and I like it, and I think I'm going to use marble for my cream bronzer. And let me see where my brush is. Okay, I'm doing like 50 things at the same time. Okay, so I'm gonna go on top of the ear because you know how I don't like when my bronzer travels all the way down. So a little bit here. You see how beautiful that is? So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I really like this contour stick. I'll be honest with you. It's so creamy and beautiful and blends like a dream, honestly. And then we'll do a little bit light on the nose, very light. And I'm going to blend that out. Look how nicely it blends out. Super nice. Okay, so let's do a little bit on the forehead. And then I'm gonna go over everything with the Beauty Blender again, just to make sure that everything is nice, and put a little bit on here. And she also goes around her lips, but I'm not gonna do that. I love this brush, by the way. It's the Mario F4. And I just purchased it in the recent Mario sale and I'm obsessed. I'm also going to kind of put a little here and a little here and maybe a little bit right here. Boop, boop, boop. You know what? I want to put on a little lip balm. My lips are feeling a bit dry. Okay. This light is like... ugh. I've tried to film in natural daylight, but the way my window is here, it kind of causes lines on my face, so I have to do this. Anyway, Let me go put on a little lip balm and I'll be right back. Okay, lip balm on. All right, so just a little, I'm gonna go over a little bit with the sponge again, just to make sure everything's blended. Okay, for my for my under eyes, actually before I do that, before I powder my under eyes, I want to do a little liquid blush, but I saw somebody on Instagram, or it was TikTok, I don't remember, they used this blush. It's new, I just got it, I took it out of the box. It's the Armani Beauty Luminous Silk Cheek Tint in the color 62, and they mixed it with the new Fluid Sheer Glow Enhancer in, she used 3, but I got 2. I actually did order 3 as well, but it's not here yet. So she mixes it on the back of her hand. Look at how pretty this color. It's like a little pinky mauve. So she mixes it in the back of her hand like that. And then she goes in and applies it to the cheek. I feel like I need a little more of the blush. It's very glowy and pretty, and I am obsessed. Let's put a little more, put a little more blush. Look how pretty that is. Wow. That is very, very glowy. Glow Central. And I love this blush because it doesn't really lift anything from what's on the underneath it, which is great because a lot of liquid blush does that, and I try to like stay away, but these blushes do not do that. So now that my liquid blush is on, I will go in at the end with powder a little bit, powder blush. But for my under eye powder, I want to go in with this Kosas candy, which is new to me. I ordered it during one of the sales, I think. So let me make sure that there's really like no creasing. So I'm using this strictly just to use it, but it is a beautiful powder. I'm gonna put a little bit on my eyelids as well. I don't want the eyelids going nowhere. This concealer that I just used barely has any creasing, so keep that in mind. And I am older, so I do have creasing. All right, for my face, to set the rest of my face, I purchased the RCMA Original No Color Powder. I've had this years before, and you know, I don't know why I missed it. I don't remember much about it from before, but I have it, so I'm going to use it. It's just in the back of my cap. So I'm just going to lightly powder where I normally get a little oily. And this powder truly has no extra color, so you know, I'm gonna put a little bit here because I don't like it still travels, so we gotta do a little cleaning up. Okay, that's it on the powder. I powdered where I get oily. Now let's move on to the bronzer. And for the bronzer, I have this beautiful Victoria Beckham, what are they called? Matte bronzing brick, and mine is in 04. It's the lighter one. I also got the darker one. I'm gonna mix the two, and I'm just gonna pat over here. Honestly, Victoria Beckham Beauty has been around for a while, so I don't really know what really took me so long to kind of jump on the bandwagon of it, but These were my first products that I ever purchased, and everybody's been raving about Victoria Beckham Beauty, and I've just been like sleeping on it. So forgive me, but the verdict is in, and these products are beautiful. So that's it for the bronzer, and let's move on to the eyes. All right, I'm back. I put on my eyebrows because I don't know, I just needed my eyebrows in. So for my eyeshadow, I'm going to use the new ones that I got from MAC, which are over here. And I wanted to do, I don't know what I wanted to do, but I wanted to do, I guess just maybe a little smoky eye. Let me move you in closer. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with an old one that I had from before, soft brown, and I'm gonna put that in my crease. I love soft brown. I'm gonna put that in my crease just so there's something there and I know how far to go up. And then we're going to go in with the new ones. Well, actually, yeah. And dun, 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 dun. I love MAC eyeshadow. I forgot how much I love MAC eyeshadow until I started like purchasing them again this year. I keep 5. I have to, I'm sending over 1, 2, 3. I'm sending over the last video that I filmed to my editor, which is my dada. Hi, Pops. I have the last one to send. Din, 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 din. I'm telling you, I'm like doing 50,000 things at the same time. This is such a busy time of the year for me, and as I'm sure for everybody else. I have like 3,000 events going on, school things, pajama days, Polar Express days. I have Christmas parties, Hanukkah parties, this parties, that parties, like all these things that I have to prepare for. I'm not complaining. I love it. I love having a life. I love having friends, obviously. I love having events. It's just, it's a lot right now. I love it, and I kind of just want to sit on the couch and do nothing because I'm so overwhelmed. Anyway, okay, we're gonna start off with, I don't know if I want to do like I think I'm gonna go in with Swiss chocolate, and I'm gonna start putting that next to the eyelash, and we're gonna go from there. So you see what I'm doing? I'm kind of putting it on the eyelash and pulling it up. I want to do a gradient smoky eye where it's darker closer to the lash line and lighter as it gets to the crease. So I saw this kind of trend on either Reels or TikTokies where they do my favorite type of eye. They do a halo eye, but they kind of use tape, and I wanted to try that, but I'm scared to try. Like they put the tape here and then they put the tape here, and it comes out real pretty, but those people don't have hooded eyelids, so I don't know. Ooh! Okay. You see how I'm depositing it like that? And then pulling up on the eyeshadow. That's another one from Alexa Chung that technique that I've discovered I've actually been watching a lot of YouTube videos where they talk about like different makeup techniques and how to do your makeup for you know, more mature skin. So I've been really into that lately. I also watch a lot of like history channels things that I've been into, like biblical cities I've been into lately. I don't know if you guys know if I ever said anything, but probably not. But my master's is in education, but my bachelor's is in history. Because once upon a time, I fancied myself becoming, getting a PhD in history. And I wanted to do my dissertation in medieval architecture, medieval castles and whatnot. That was like my thing. I really wanted to do that. But not regretting or anything. I met my husband and I fell in love. And I did not want to go away to study, because you would have to go to Europe, you know, and study there, medieval architecture. There's no medieval architecture in the United States, you know. So I met my husband and I did not want to go away anymore for years. So I settled for the next best thing and became a teacher. I mean, I would have, with the history degree, I would have probably become a professor. But little kids, teaching little kids is magical. Anyway, so now I have the bottom layer, the one closest to my lash. And I'm going to go into, I need a little, I'm going to go into Saddle for the rest of the eye, up to the crease. See how beautiful that comes out? And little by little, you know, little by little, go up. Go up. So that was, anyway, to get back to, I like all these history channel and those kind of shows, because that's what I actually wanted to do when I was growing up. I wanted to do a little bit of archaeology. All right, I want to deepen the lash line a little more, so I'm gonna go back into Swiss chocolate. And I'm going to go over the lash line again. Same way. Deposit and pull up, deposit and pull up. So I've been watching this show called Biblical Cities of the Bible or something like that. And they talk about, you know, like cradle of civilization and stuff, like all these old cities and how did they come to be, and like what was the first city ever. And I'm just fascinated by it. I used to have a professor in college that taught ancient civilizations, ancient Rome, ancient Greece. So I like, my college days keep coming back to me. My undergrad. Oh, time goes by so fast. I was just there and now it's over. My kids are about to go to college. Reminisce. I always get like this at the end of the year. I start reminiscing how fast time flies. All right, look at that. Now I'm gonna do a little bit on the bottom. You see, just a tiny little bit. I don't want it to be too much. This brown actually complements my eye color quite nicely. Quite nicely. I wish I could use the Lumi or whatever it's called to whiten the irises of my eye, but I can't. I cannot, it just hurts my head, you know what I mean? Okay, so I am done with that. I'm just gonna blend out a little bit on the bottom. Okay, now I want to put a little bit of sparkle on my lid, a tiny little bit. And for that, I'm going to use this Mob Beauty, what is this called? Mob Beauty Sparkle Balm in M130. It looks like this. And it's actually very, very pretty. And I'm just gonna put a little bit in the center and all the way up to my eyebrow. Okay, that is it. I'm going to go off camera, put on my mascara, and I will be right back and we'll finish off the face and the lips. Back. Okay, so everything's almost done. I just want to put a little bit of powder blush on. And I have two new ones. Well, I have a bunch, but two new ones that I put away for this look. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I have this MAC Mineralized blush in Gentle, which is this beautiful pink one, like a shiny pink. Okay, and then I bought Laura Mercier blush color infusion in Chai, which I don't think will go here, but it's this nude one. It will go here, but since I put like the mauve one underneath, I'm going to use this pink one just to give a little bit more pinkiness to the face. Okay, beautiful, right? Okay, for highlighter, I actually am so excited because I got the Kevyn Opulent finishing powder. And the only thing that I'm kind of nervous about is that, oh my God. Safe and sound. It is in gold. I love gold. And I'm gonna go in with a super light, like even like, look at that. Light hand. It's very gold. Very light hand, a little bit on the, it does shine really pretty though. Okay. What do we think? I don't know, this side doesn't really ever catch light for me. I don't know what it is. It's like the dark side of the moon for me. Okay. A little bit on the nose. And that's it. What do we think? So pretty. Let me just swatch it for you. I have good swatches on my Instagram, Sasha report. Check it out. Very pretty. Anyway, that's it for the face. Let's let these babies go. My little curtain bangs that I did. I don't know if I'm anyway. Problem solved. Okay, for the lips, I actually ordered from Violette FR. I ordered two Bissou balms, and they are in color Batiste and Rose Latte. So I love the packaging of these things. So Batiste is, they're both kind of rosy and pinky. This is Batiste, and this will be, anyway, I destroyed the packaging. And this one is Rose Latte. So Rose Latte is like a brightish pink color, which I think will be the one I use here. But Batiste is like a darker red-ish. But they're both very, very sheer and moussey. So let me go in with Rose Latte. Oh yeah, I love the way they smell. And I like that it complements the cheek and the eye, and it doesn't really, it's still like a rosy reddish color, but it complements the, it's not like so in your face. And it's just such a beautiful color. And that is it, my friends. That is it for playing with new makeup. I actually got a bunch more that I didn't include in this video. I might do another one playing with new makeup, and I'll use some of the other things I got. Let me know if you want to see that video. But this is it for today. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.